Auntie, it's so good to have you back. How are you? Where are
Oh,
aren't wait, are you back in your own house?
yeah, I'm back. I'm back at my house. Jeremy and I decided that it wasn't working out. We needed some space. So
Oh,
now I'm back here.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you doing okay?
It's just the thing is I feel so old all the time. Like he was so young and I'm so old and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I was like stumbling around my house and I stubbed my toe and I needed a walking cane for like 3 weeks.
Oh God, that's terrible.
I know. I saw the mailman the other day and he had a walking cane. I'm like, give me that. I need it more than you.
Hold on. You stole someone's cane? How old was this person?
It's his fault for being slow with the mail. I don't know how old he was. I mean, I need the cane more. I'm losing my youth like Mother Gothel, and I don't have magic flowers and magic children. I'm by myself here.
Oh, Auntie, you've seen Tangled?
Who's tangled? I'm not tangled.
You said you were losing your youth like Mother Gothel, like the character in Tangled.
What character? My mother, Gothel. You know her.
Oh,
Your great auntie.
oh God. Oh, yeah, I guess I have one of those. I look, Auntie, I really want to help you out and get
Yeah.
out of this rut. I could maybe teach you a little something about what the youths are into today.
Oh, that would be great. That would help me with my catfishing.
There's a really popular song out, and it's basically the talk of the town, every joke, every TikTok. I'm just gonna play a little clip it of it with no words, and you tell me if
No,
you recognize the song, okay?
no words. Okay.
See if you recognize it.
It sounds like when I'm trying to open my pills and I can't get the bottom open, so I do like the
Okay,
and
that's
bang it on the counter.
so that is a song called WAP.
Are we allowed to say that?
We're allowed to say the title,
Okay.
but maybe some of the words in it we're not really allowed to say. So
I'm
keep
not sure
that
what
in
that
mind
means.
because I'll
Okay.
play a little game with you. I just
Oh,
emailed you the lyrics to WAP,
okay.
okay? So you're gonna read them to yourself.
Got it. Okay. I
Got
got
it?
my 7 days a week. That's a lot. Woo. Yeah. Oh, there's cursing so soon. I don't know how many cats does this person have? There's a lot of, oh, that's not a word we want to say. No one should spit in anyone's mouth, especially with COVID. There should be no spitting in mouths. Look at my eyes. I feel okay. This is contradictory. I feel like if I'm spitting in a mouth, which I'm not going to do because that's not hygienic, but looking in your eyes at the same time, how could you look at both? Your aim's going to be off. Hold on. Why did I do a Kegel? Kegel. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna make kugel for your mother's for Yom Kippur dinner, but I don't have the ingredients. I have to go to Instacart. Thanks for reminding me about the kugels.
Oh my god.
One, two, three.
Play something funny. Play something funny. Play something funny tonight. Play something funny. Play something funny. Play something funny tonight. Play something funny. Play something funny. Play something funny tonight.
And here's your host, Alexa Albanese, and her sidekick, Amazon Alexa.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Alexa Play Something Funny, another virtual special. I'm your host, Alexa Albanese, and with me, as always, is my robotic namesake and sidekick. Alexa, how are you?
I'm feeling quite handy today. It's Global Hand Washing Day, and I'll be celebrating by singing my hand washing song.
Okay, maybe we don't have time for the song, but in a pandemic, and really in general, every day should be Global Hand Washing Day. That is actually the most I've gotten out of her in months. I can only really get her to chit-chat if I directly address her by name, even though we are the only ones here. She was much more talkative when she got to interact with a live audience. Of course, we don't know the next time that'll be, so we're all making do. Alexa, will you laugh?
Sure, I can laugh. Tee hee.
Okay, we're just going to mute you for the rest of the monologue. What I miss the most is being able to hear real laughter and connect with the people in the room. All 4 of them. Realistically, most of the shows I did in 2019 were in perfect compliance with the COVID-19 capacity guidelines. Who knew? Plus, I don't really have the Lorne Michaels type of wallet to pay people to come sit in the room and laugh at the jokes. Imagine that. According to the New York Times, the live audience that went to Studio AH for tapings of Saturday Night Live got paid. The reason being the state of New York's health guidelines only allowed paid employees at the show. Now, I'm over here busting my ass on Zoom to one day be on the SNL payroll, but what I really should have done was shown up and risked the health and safety of myself and my loved ones. Why didn't you just say so? No, nothing is more important to me than the safety of those around me. So much so that prior to COVID-19, my plan for the fall was to actually move to Chicago to pursue comedy further. Before we all knew how devastating this virus would become, I thought my mom made it up to keep me from moving. I called her up and I was like, wow, Ma, I'm impressed. You even got my office to close. You must really want me to stop looking for apartments. While I am extremely fortunate that the only loss I have suffered is an opportunity, I've tried to still take this time to find myself instead of feeling stuck. So rather than torturing myself about the future, I looked into the past. How, you might ask? Well, I chose cooking over tarot card reading for the quarantine hobby, so I actually just used an Ancestry DNA kit my dad had gotten me for my birthday. My birthday, by the way, was months before the COVID shutdown, but hear me out. You can't eat or drink for 30 minutes before spitting in the tube, and it was quarantine. Every time I remembered I had the kit, I was having a snack. It took a lot of discipline. So, these are the regions that most prominently showed up in my genetic makeup. I was very happy with this. My last name is Albanese, so having some Albanian tracks. I have the Greek in there, which means I'm probably related to Nia Vardalos from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and Hercules. Win-win. And finally, I am 71% Italian, which I could have guessed from my Rhode Island-fueled childhood. Johnston specifically. I'll get to why that matters in a minute. That's a pretty hefty majority to be, right? Here's why I still lost some street cred. Since Rhode Island is so small, I didn't know people weren't Italian until I got to high school. Yeah, in elementary school, when the teacher would ask us to share our name and ethnicity with the class on the first day, which I now realize is a bizarre little icebreaker, everyone was like, hi, I'm Matt and I'm Italian. Hi, I'm Mikey and I'm Italian. And I'd look over and I'd be like, why are we playing this game? My school was in a town called Johnston, which is actually where Jersey Shore's own Pauly D is from. That alone should have been the clue that 100% Italian to a Rhode Islander? Loose at best. Interestingly enough, though, Johnston was voted the second most Italian town in all of the United States. We got beat by New Jersey. The state of New Jersey. Look, all I had to consider in my brain at that time was that my mom's grandparents and my dad's grandparents were all from Italy, so bada bing, bada boom, we're all Italian, right? Fine. Let's jump ahead 12 years. My roommate matched me on a dating app with a gorgeous girl from Italy. I could hear all 7 fishes rejoicing. I took Italian from ages 12 to 14, so I was basically conversational. I could make 2 to 3 signature pasta dishes right off the top of my head. And one of my ancestors had been rumored to have vague connections to the mob. I think we were going to hit it off. A word of advice. Unless you are fluent in the language or have at least set foot in the country of your origin, just call yourself an American because they can smell it on you. Here are some things I've learned from dating an Italian. Number 1. It is not Italian to put cheese on fish. Shrimp scampi is apparently no exception. Now, off the bat, I'm not happy, okay? How can someone eat pasta that doesn't have gorgeous Parmigiano clinging to every single bite? Which brings me to point number 2. Parmesan cheese is fake. It's Parmigiano Reggiano or it's nothing. Go to your fridge after the show, see if you've gotten duped. Number 3, Duolingo is free for the same reasons that garbage is free. It's only helpful if you want to recite vocabulary words at someone with no intention of formulating a complete sentence. Number 4, spaghetti aglio is not a thing. It's called aglio e olio, which is Italian for garlic and oil. While I understand that, I gotta draw the line somewhere, okay? I'm still calling it aglio. It rolls right off the tongue. And you know what doesn't roll right off the tongue? Italian R's, which is my final point. Point number 5. If you cannot trill your R's, you are a fake. And so far, I am very much a fake. Well, our anniversary is coming up, so I decided to treat her to an authentic Italian meal. Here's how that went. Surprise!
Okay. You cooked this or?
No. So it's very the professionals at Olive Garden, where everyone is family.
Okay.
Got you a ensalada.
Oh.
That.
Oh, thank you.
And then some breadsticks, you know. Like long, it's like focaccia but better.
So what is this?
Okay, so this is their tour of Italy platter,
Okay.
So it's fettuccine alfredo, it's lasagna, and chicken parmigiana. What are you gonna start with?
I don't know. Like probably the pasta. Okay. Oh God. I don't know what to say.
Do you love it? Is it exactly like you would get in Rome?
Let's say no, but I appreciate your effort.
Oh, try the lasagna next.
Which one is the lasagna?
Um,
They look the same. Oh, probably this. Oh,
ooh.
oh, wow.
That's
okay.
probably the
This is
chicken.
like stone.
That's-
What is this? Okay, let's try with the lasagna. Let's have a taste of lasagna.
Great.
Let me get some pasta too and
Ooh, that was a good bite.
let's try the chicken. Okay, so where's the chicken?
I mean,
This is all like bread.
you just ate the chicken. Which one was your favorite of the 3? I don't know, was it like Florence, Rome, and like what stops do you think were on that tour? Like which regions do you think were on that tour?
I cannot pick one.
You just can't pick this one.
They were all
They were all there.
disgusting.
It's a good chew.
Okay, so out of everything, this is the thing that it's like probably better.
Okay,
Than the rest.
You like that?
Yeah, just if I had to pick this, you know what? I think I'm gonna go.
No, we can get something else. I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna go eat somewhere else.
Oh.
Honestly, okay? Just bring this somewhere else.
Let me tell you how I got this ring. Okay, I like this song. I'm feeling this right now. Gobble me. What are we eating? Okay, tell him where to put it. Yeah, I'll tell him where to put it. When I don't like it when he's back talking, I'll tell him where to put it. I'm okay with that because, the ride that you're taking in the car together, I feel like it's a good exchange. What is a thing?
Hey, Aunt Lorraine, let's put a new song in your head.
FuzzKill, everybody! I am so thrilled they did the show, and I love their album, The Get Better. It came out recently. If you have the means, be sure to buy it on Apple Music. If you do not have the means at this time, it is streaming on all platforms. But be sure to support artists working through the pandemic when you can. Speaking of great work from fantastic guys, I am so happy to have Jeffrey and Peter JeanPaul, the JEANPAULBROs, on the show to do their sports segment. Take a look.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. On the futon, I'ma give it that. When it's just done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, hey, what's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in.
Hello, and welcome to The Black Quarter, where live sports matters. I'm Jeffrey JeanPaul.
And I'm Peter JeanPaul.
Well, there's a lot to unravel within the world of sports and how it has been impacted due to COVID-19. The NBA and the NHL had to play in the bubble, and the MLB had to shorten its season to just 60 games.
So basically, white people are saying that all sports matter except baseball.
Exactly. Well, to focus on the NFL, the league had to cancel its preseason, which forced players to have to quickly adjust to the regular season, especially the likes of Tom Brady and his new team, the Bucks.
Wait, hold the microwave. Brady's playing basketball now?
No, he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not the Milwaukee Bucks.
What, you mean that he left New England?
Yes, Peter.
What? He's the GOAT.
What? You hated the guy. You wanted him to get traded.
Hey, haters are usually #1 fans. Guys, does Bill Belichick know about this?
He's the coach. Of course you would know.
So who's their starting QB? Ronnie Bass?
Ronnie Bass? Are you talking about Sunshine? No! Cam Newton is their quarterback. Dude, how'd you get this job?
I don't know. Affirmative subtraction.
Man, y'all don't tell a brother anything. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of brothers are wearing their mask up in here.
What is it? Halloween came early?
And that concludes the sports segment. This is the Black Quarter. I'm Jeffrey. This is Peter. I need a drink. I don't know what the hell he's freaking talking about. How do you not know? Give me my damn camera too.
Pay my tuition just to kiss me. I mean, I guess I could go back to school. I could get a degree. Got a beard, and I've been several men's beards, let me tell you that. Ugh, soggy's a gross word. It's like the word moist. I think soggy, and I just think moist. I have questions about this next line, but I'm gonna come back to it.
Alexa, help us find our dreams.
What are your dreams?
To be comedians.
Okay, I will give you directions.
Hey, if you got a dream, well, it's time to go and find it.
Scary as it seems, get your ass on public transit.
The city lights a twinkle. Pack snacks.
Don't forget to tinkle.
Left, right, soon we'll be there. Left, right, weren't we just there? I must have read it wrong. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
If you gotta go, gotta get up and grind. You won't be alone for $39.99.
Amazon already reads your mind.
Turn left in 400 feet.
I guess we'll let her help us find
Our dreams, we have so many dreams! Oh, no, we didn't type in an address per se. We just told her to get us to the big city. That's what it's really about, right?
Oh left, right, soon we'll be there. Left, right, turn around. Where? I think the tall buildings are interrupting the signal.
The tall buildings are our signal for our dreams!
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Finding your dream is actually hard, not fun like it seems. This is a person's yard. Alexa, where are you taking me? I feel like if I turn right where it's telling me to, I'll be walking onto a highway.
I didn't know the ocean was near here.
Alexa, oh, wait a second. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
When I feel like falling apart, have to keep listening to my heart. Mother of shit, was that a left on park? Where do I go now? It's getting dark. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
I'm telling you, she's fucking with us. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Ha ha ha. Who is the comedian now?
Yeah, I know. She likes to get her cats wet. I wouldn't get you wet like that. You don't like it. Wop, 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 wop. Oh, I see what I did just now. Okay. What do you think of your song? She wrote you a song. Do you enjoy the music? Do you enjoy being a wet ass?
Hello, undecided and or discouraged voters. Thank you so much for joining me here today to talk about the importance of voting. Before we begin, does anybody have any questions, any concerns, anything they would like to say?
Voting seems ridiculously overcomplicated.
My political beliefs don't really align with either candidate.
I'm just screaming into the void.
That you were. I'm here to tell you that your vote matters. According to the U.S. Elections Project, approximately 100 million people chose not to vote in the 2016 presidential election. 4 years later, the state of the U.S. looks a little something like this.
It's like we're playing a game of Hungry Hungry Hippos, but we're the marbles! It's like we're playing a game of Uno, and everybody just keeps putting down the +4 card. It's like we're playing a game of Monopoly, but every square is boardwalk and they have all of the hotels, and we're stuck as the thimble! The thimble!
Okay, well, some of us have jobs.
Yes, that's all we can hope for in this day and age.
So I'm supposed to waste my vacation time so that I can stand in line for hours at the polls?
I completely understand where you're coming from, and there are some alternatives that we can discuss.
Like what?
Oh boy, okay, like voting by mail.
Have you seen the post office?
Yes, the USPS is in the midst of a crisis, so it's very important to keep that in mind when you're making your...
In the midst of? It is the crisis. That line can be as bad as the polls.
You don't have to go to the post office to...
Why is the tape so expensive? You can get it on Amazon for cheaper.
That is it. I am not mailing anything, ever. My niece does not need a birthday card.
Honey, is it on the Prime? Is it on the Prime?
I have a question about the I voted sticker.
A question. Great, yes.
How do I get one?
By voting?
But I don't trust the mail.
Oh, okay, this again.
To get me my sticker in time so that I can prove to social media that I actually voted. Do they also have magnets?
I think we're all missing the point.
Yes, you in the back. Thank you.
2020 got RBG. What are we supposed to do now?
The way you can make a difference is to show up and speak up for what you believe in. Voting is the quintessential way to do that. Vote for what you think is right. Vote for a better future. Vote for Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
You mean like, has the right it?
This is going to be really, really bad.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Auntie, you look so full of life. You look very youthful.
Thank you, Alexa. I feel like I've connected with my younger, beautiful side. I mean, all sides of me are beautiful, but I feel more with the pop culture and the kids these days. You even inspired me to send a WAP-inspired care package to my sweet little looking next door neighbor.
Auntie, I need to know exactly what that means to you.
Thanks, Aunt Lorraine.
And that's our show. Thank you so, so much for tuning in to Alexa Play Something Funny, another virtual special. Thank you to every comedian, every artist, every girlfriend who made it really, really special to be a part of. And also thank you to everybody who responded to the casting call, because having you be a part of it was 1,000,007 times better than I could have ever imagined. I only got one crazy person to respond to the casting call, so those are actually pretty good odds. Well, finally, thank you again for supporting comedy in the pandemic. And when the pandemic's over, get your butts to some live comedy, because we really miss you. Good night.
Hey, Alexa, I'm sort of a fan of your show. By that, I mean I love when my mother yells at her Amazon Echo to shut up, when in fact she was working as designed. Anyway, I'd love to be part of your show. Do I get to meet Bezos? Do I get free Prime? I am so excited. I'm not a writer. I'm straight-ish and don't act. So if you can find me a part, it would be cool and so ironic. I'd prefer to be cast in a superhero type role with the zoom enhanced to make me look jacked. If you could Photoshop some hair on me from something like circa 2005, that would be awesome. Otherwise, whatever I can do for you, I'm totally here for you. By the way, will there be alcoholic beverages provided during the shoot? It may help. Regards, Dad.